ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Chinaphone unboxing, and today we have here the UMi Hammer S. So well, the old UMi Hammer, it was actually quite popular. I didn't like the phone at all, but a lot of people liked it, and the UMi Hammer S, it's, yeah, the improved version, completely different actually. Quite cheap, €120 on eFogshop.com. Check out the link down below in the description. Just some words about the specs. Finally, first cheap Chinaphone which supports USB Type-C. What does it mean for you? Well, if you have a lot of USB accessories, you have to buy new ones. But USB-C is pretty cool because you can plug it in upside down, whatever you want to. You don't waste time with plugging it in, out, and then it's wrong again. So okay, let's talk about the specs. 5.5 inches IPS HD resolution. Unfortunately, they pack in some quite slow chipset. It's the MTK 6735 1 GHz quad core, but it comes with 2 gigs of RAM, so that should be quite sufficient if the ROM is good. 16 gigabytes of ROM, 13 megapixel rear camera, 2 megapixel front facing camera. Well, sounds kind of bad, we'll just have a look at that in a second. Android 5.1 and a battery capacity of 3200 mAh. Boom, battery capacity. You remember the old UMi Hammer. So what was the battery capacity? 2200? No, actually not. 1750 if we are correct now. I'm pretty not sure if the battery capacity is real, but I will measure it, I will take it apart, and I will do everything for you so that you can be sure that you get what you pay for. Okay, we have quad band on GSM, we have triple band on WCDMA, and we have the frequency band B20 in there, which we'll also check here right now. So, whoa, 1 minute 40 talking just about the specs, and now let's just come to the nice part. Let's unpack it and let's have a look on what we can find inside of the box. So guys, there we go. Let's see what we can find inside of the box. First of all, here we have the magic glass screen protector. So I've got the UMi Hammer S with all the accessories you can get. That's the magic glass screen protector and a protection case. So the magic glass screen protector, it's a 9H tempered glass screen protector, especially made for the UMi Hammer S. Comes here in this metal box, so let's open it up. And here inside you will find dry wipes and wet wipes. So first of all, you clean your display with the wet wipes and with the dry wipes, blah blah blah. We all know how that works. And in here we have the tempered glass screen protector, and this one here is really stiff. Just check this out. So really hard to bend and also very scratch resistant. I will definitely use that on the Hammer S. Okay, so let me reattach all that crap. And yeah, the next thing we have included, so basically I think you have to buy it extra. The normal price of 120 just includes the phone, I think. But just check it out on eFogshop.com. So here you can find the leather case inside of that smaller box. And yeah, I don't like that leather case so much. Let me tell you why. First of all, the leather, okay, it feels good, but it's for sure, I think, fake leather. At least it feels like that. Then you see here Hammer S, so that's basically engraved, if I can say it like that, with a stitching here around it. Actually, it looks pretty good, but I just don't like white leather. Then here you have some kind of sticky or adhesive tape, and you have to glue it to the back of your smartphone. And I think that's annoying. In my opinion, it's way better if you have a hard case and you put your phone in. It's just way better and also more protective than this. And when it gets hot or after some time when you use it, you know that glue will come off after some time. Then you have to re-glue it or whatever. I just don't like it. I don't like the fact that you have to glue it on your back cover. But if you like it, well, go for it. So you can buy those accessories pretty cheap. And if you need accessories, buy them with your phone. Otherwise, you have to order again, pay shipping, and you know how it works. Okay, then it comes in a pretty nice box, which is already falling apart. So UMi here, and here you can see the gray box. Basically you just slide the black box out of the gray box. Sounds pretty stupid, but that is how it works. And yeah, you just open it up here like this, and in there you will find first of all a quick starter guide. So Hammer S, let's see if it's multi-language. I guess nope, so just a couple of pictures in English with explanations, and yeah, that's it. Quick starter guide. Then here we have the smartphone. It comes pretty well packed in this protection sleeve here, and wow, this is absolutely heavy. Oh my god! But it feels really like the UKtel U8. It feels absolutely like the UKtel regarding the build quality. Awesome. Okay, but let's put it beside for now, and let's have a look at the other accessories. So, oh my goodness, the package is falling apart. Okay, so here we have an USB Type-C cable. What does that mean? So you have an USB Type-C connector for your smartphone, and that is a normal USB connector. Okay, so that's the USB Type-C cable, and last but not least, oh well, the package is crap. So you can open it once and then you have to throw it away. Okay, but here we have the charger, and yeah, very small charger, but I've seen that charger also on some other phones, maybe some other UMi, I don't remember anymore, but looks quite decent so far. So basically that's what you can find inside of the package, and now I would say let's have a closer look at the accessories and then at the smartphone. So guys, first of all, here's the charger. You see there is no quick charging, so it's a 5-watt charger. The output is 1 amp at 5 volts, really not too much. You can see here the connector for my country. It fits in my power socket. I have no problems. I don't have to use an adapter. If you're from a different country and you have a different power socket layout, you will probably get a different charger or maybe an adapter. Well, I don't know. Okay, so the USB port is straight in, but the charger looks kind of crappy, so not really the best quality. I mean, it's definitely okay. It is working. It will charge your phone, but unfortunately, there is no quick charging on the Hammer S. So, did you ever wonder how the fuck does USB Type-C look like? Well, I can show you it, and here you can see it. So, as you can see, you can plug it in upside down. It makes absolutely no difference. Basically the connectors are on the inside here, and you can plug it in however you want to. The good thing is, it's more reliable than normal USB. You know, if you plug in a micro USB for a couple of times in the wrong direction into your phone, and you do it with a lot of force, you can break it. So there are a lot of people who sent back phones to our shop because they broke their micro USB port. Really annoying. Okay, you see, that's USB Type-C. Looks really cool here with the shielding from the outside. Looks like, I don't know, some fancy Apple connector. And here we have a normal USB connector branded by UMi, which goes into your charger or into your computer. Okay, so that's the USB cable, and now I would say let's have a closer look at the smartphone. And here comes the one and only UMi Hammer S. So let me give you my first impression and my feeling when I have that phone here in my hands. Okay, first of all, let's get started with the display. The display looks super nice, colorful, nice viewing angles. Just check this out. So the display looks very good. I like it so far. Now you can see that there is a black bar around the display. And yes, the black bar is not really massive, but it still looks bad in my opinion. I really would like a complete white front, just like an iPhone. It would look great. I'm not sure why they don't do it. I just don't like the black bar. It's disgusting and it ruins the design for me. But it's just my personal opinion, just some feedback. Now, the phone is really heavy. My first thought was, this is heavy as fuck. Probably because of the CNC milled aluminum alloy frame here. And yeah, also the UKTEL U8 was really heavy, and the feeling is almost the same if you know that phone. So at the bottom we have capacitive touch buttons. They work pretty good, but they do not light up so far. That's the only bad thing. There is a lot of space here at the bottom. They are centered in the middle. That's pretty good. At the top we have the front-facing camera. Looks pretty strange. Very small lens, only 2 megapixels. Then here we have the light and proximity sensor, and in the middle we have the earpiece. Well, so far that's the front side, but I forgot something. The glass, it's in 2.5D arc screen. That means we have some kind of a face, and that feels pretty good and gives it some more premium feeling here in my hands. Some nice big rounded edges. Feels almost a bit like it would be more at the bottom. Alright, super cleaner is starting. Nope, I don't want that. But let's turn it around. So I've got here the white version. I'm not a huge fan of white smartphones, but I have to deal with that because it was sponsored. Then here we have, the rear camera. It should be 13 megapixel if I'm right. We have a dual LED flash. That's a pretty cool thing. I'm really looking forward to it. Then here we have the fingerprint scanner. We'll check it out a bit later. UMi logo, Hammer S logo, and the back cover is removable. What's pretty cool is that the phone here is a little bit curved at the edges, at least, the back cover is. And I'm not sure if you can see that, but there is some plastic coming out between the glass and the frame, so they just put the things together, but it was assembled probably pretty fast and they forgot to remove that. Kinda annoying, but you can remove that on your own if you have that too. I've seen it on a lot of phones. Okay, now the frame, it's CNC milled aluminum. Due to the curved back cover, so at least a little bit curved, it feels a little bit like the frame would be thinner. It actually is not thin, but with the curved back cover here, it feels a little bit like it would be thinner. The buttons, they feel pretty good. They slide a little bit around, just a little bit wobbly, but the feeling is pretty good. They are also made out of metal. Now, the frame, I would say 4 millimeters. It has a face at the top and at the bottom to make it appear a little bit slimmer though. Then at the bottom here, we have the USB Type-C connector, and we have here the single speaker. and here we have the bottom microphone, so that's the little hole here, and also a slot to remove the back cover. On the other side of the frame there is actually nothing, so just the frame, and looks pretty good too. And at the top, this is really kind of strange, we have the 3.5mm headphone jack and an IR blaster. But usually, you know, the IR blaster on most of the phones, it has some kind of blue or some dark cover, but here it's white, and you can really see that there is an LED inside. And that's something which is really cool, because I haven't seen that on a lot of phones, that it comes with a transparent cover for the IR blaster. Okay, yeah, that's basically just a quick overview, and now I would say let's remove the back cover. We can do it here at the bottom, and there we go. Comes off pretty easily, nothing inside, no NFC antenna, and we see here the huge removable battery. Removable battery is always good, and I'm really curious. Now, it's quite heavy, but I want to remove the sticker, because on the UMi Hammer they forgot to kill the factory label or just overwrite it or whatever, and it showed the real capacity. I'm pretty sure UMi didn't do the same fault again, so we'll check this out in a second. But here from the inside, it looks kind of cheap. So we have here SIM card slot 1, SIM card slot 2. There's a micro SD card slot so far as I can see. The LEDs, well, kinda, yeah, they look kind of okay. I'm pretty sure that they are not too strong, but we'll check it out in the full review. Then here in the left top corner, right top corner, antennas. Here at the bottom, antenna 2. Here on the inside, pretty simple, black foil, and here the sticker with the 2 IMEI numbers. Alright, that's basically the phone from the inside, and now I would say let's have a closer look at this battery here. So I will just go now and remove the sticker, and let's see if there's a factory label on the battery, because this would actually be easier to check out the capacity than to weigh it. Oh yes, there is. Oh nice, 3.8 volts, 3200 milliamp hours. So now there are two possibilities. This is real, what I maybe think, because the weight is also good. We'll just put it on the scale in a second. Or there's a wrong label on there. But I will definitely measure it, calculate it, do a draining test, and then I can tell you the result on the battery capacity next week. Alright, that's basically it. Battery, 3 pin connector, replaceable, pretty nice, 3200 milliamp hours, 3.8 volts. And yeah, so far UMi Ion is looking really good. But let's go and let's power it on, because I want to see how the system UI works and how smooth it is. Righty right, here's now my scale, and I really have to clean it. Everybody's asking me if that is cocaine, but nope, I don't think so. At least I hope so. First of all, here comes the battery, and let's see what weight we get here. 53.4 grams. This is looking quite good for a 3200 milliamp hours battery, and I will definitely do a capacity test. Okay, let's put the battery inside of the phone, and yeah, let's weigh the whole phone with the back cover, and there we go. And let's see what we get. Whoa, that's a real killer. This is almost, I think, a bit heavier than the UKtel U8, because I think the U8 was a bit below 200 grams, so this is 200.3, I mean, doesn't make a huge difference, but it also felt already in my hands, wow, this is a real killer phone. This is really heavy, and if you throw it at someone's head, he will probably die. But pretty awesome. I will now just start the phone, and let's see how the system UI works and what we can find inside. Oh yeah, the UMi Hammer S is on Android 5.1. Wow, that's a fucking rhyme. But well, as we already know from the UMi Ion, UMi doesn't customize so much, but it's a little bit customized, so different icons, and that's basically it. That's the whole customization, not so much. Yeah, we can just quickly go to the settings and check out on which Android version it is running. I guess 5.1. Yes, it's 5.1. We have wireless update. Let's see if we can get a wireless update. But it was really crazy on the UMi Ion. There were updates like every day before release. There were like 10 updates. I was already so pissed. Not in fucking Auto again, because my internet connection was really slow. Okay, let's have a quick look here at the settings. First of all, Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi seems to be quite good so far. Yeah, actually not, because I don't find my neighbor's network. And let's see what we get here. 65 Mbits, excellent. Well, I have to check that out, but I would say it's at least average. Bluetooth in here, then here we have Hotnot. And then Hotnode is a pretty cool thing, but only works between MTK devices, as you guys will know. That's something like NFC, but MediaTek's own thing. We have here a storage. Oh, well, one big partition, 12.11 gigabytes. This is straight out of the box. I haven't installed anything except of some benchmark applications, so subtract like 100 megabytes, and you get 11.3 gigabytes of usable space straight out of the box. But you can extend it with microSD cards, as I've seen before. Okay, the battery stats, well, it was just on standby. This is absolutely nothing great to check out. Here running apps in the background, so let's see the memory consumption of a fresh UMi Hammer. Wow, that's damn awesome. Check this out, 125 megabytes by the system, only 150 by the apps. That means 1.6 gigabytes of free RAM. That's what I call optimization. Good job, UMi, so far. Let's scroll all the way down. Yeah, well, nothing special in here, so no Chinese apps as I see at the first look. We have Smart Wake, we have a fingerprint sensor, so I will just try it out quickly. Oh, I hope this is not locked. Okay, so I have to enter the pin first, and then I can register a fingerprint. Okay. Begin factory capture, don't touch, what the hell is that? Put on your finger. Okay, that application looks really strange. Okay. Okay, that looked pretty good. So it was some kind of factory app which calibrated the Touch ID. Yeah, let's just try it. Yeah, add finger first of all. Place your finger. Partitional fit. Okay, lift, place, lift, alter area. So that's a pretty cool application. It also tells you to switch area. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Not sure how often I have to do it, but it starts to fill up a little bit. Shake hands, post. What the fuck is that? Shake hands? I don't get it. I have no idea. My English absolutely sucks, guys. Please tell me what the damn phone wants from me. Just continue, man. Okay, yeah, registered. I think it just said shake your hands. I don't know why. Yeah, we have fingerprint unlock right now. We'll just try it. So there we go. It's now locked. And yeah, enter pin or fingerprint. Oh, that works pretty good. Okay, it only works if you press the power button. So I really liked it on the iPhone, for instance. You just put your finger on and it's unlocked. But let's try it with a different finger. Nope. Real finger. Nope. Real finger. Okay, so fingerprint seems to be quite good so far. Absolutely cool feature. Okay, let's go here to settings. We just had a look at the fingerprint. Yeah, security, blah, blah, blah. The usual stuff. Nothing special in here in the settings so far. Okay, let's go to the menu. And yeah, as you can see, it's very clean. It also comes pre-installed with SuperSU. So this phone is probably rooted. Let's open it up to check this out. And yeah, it looks like it, so we can just quickly check out root checker a little bit later. Cool thing. And we also have Sasa remote or Sasa remote. I'm not sure how to pronounce it because I'm Austrian, but well, that's basically the application which you have to use with the IR blaster. So to control your TV, to control your air condition, to control whatever you want to control with the IR blaster at the top. Okay, so I will now just run some benchmarks, then we'll quickly go together through the benchmarks, and after all this, yeah, I will just say bye-bye and yeah, take some time for the full review. So well, the benchmarks are finished, but first of all, let's have a very quick look at the camera to check out the quality. So first look, oh, alright, it's quite wide angle, that's pretty good. Colors, you know, that's indoor light, doesn't look so fancy at all. The 2 megapixels look quite okay, not the best, but okay. Well, here's the rear camera. Now, pretty sure it's not 13, but yeah, I will just capture some photos in the next days and upload them to China devices, but so far, looks like everything would work. Alright, the benchmark result, Antutu 20K. Really not a lot, but the chipset is actually not capable of more with only 1 GHz. We can have a look here at the info. You see it's in 32-bit ROM, so no 64 bits here, no 64-bit support on the UMi Hammer S, even though I think the chipset should support it. So also Yukitel or some other people said, well, the chipset doesn't support 64 bits, but I don't think this is true. So HD resolution, 720p, 2 gigs of RAM, blah, 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 so the usual crap. And here in the ranking, yeah, totally at the bottom, so 20K is really not a lot. Okay, we can just have a look here at CPU set, so you can see the system on chip, clocks from 220 to 1 GHz, so actually 988 MHz, really not too much. Oh, well, I hate this ad so much. Here you can see device info, and we have here HD resolution and 2 gigs of RAM, so the most important stuff. Also here system, and we can verify, yes, it comes with root access, pretty good, Android 5.1, but only 32 bits. Regarding the temperatures, phone is now on for quite a while. Highest temperature was 45 degrees. You can see here the sensor, so light and proximity sensor is working, shows the values, accelerometer is also working. Last but not least, actually not last, but here's the Geekbench free benchmark test. We get 445 single core score and 1270 multi-core score. So well, multi-core score very limited because only running with a maximum clock of 1 GHz. Regarding stage fright, this is vulnerable, or how you call that, so also quite a lot of threats. This is not so good. So regarding security, there could be some improvements. We have here also the engineering mode, and you can see the band, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 17, 20. So LTE will definitely work in your country. Also a lot of WCDMA modes and GSM in here. So far the phone looks very good, except of that it's not fully 64 bits from the ROM and yeah, some other things. But you will hear my final conclusion in the review. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching this unboxing and first look video. I will now go to test it. I'm pretty sorry that I don't upload the review so fast, but I don't want to be like other reviewers here on YouTube who just test the phone for not even a day or maybe just a day. So I try to test it a little bit more, and I hope you appreciate that. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you have a nice day. See you again in my next videos, and bye bye.